It's John from Caddy Daddy. You know, caddydaddy.com? If you haven't heard of it before, you will have heard of it today, where everything in our world is Cadillac and all our news is good news. Inside this container, behind me, are treasures. Now I want to tell you, I've looked inside, but the boxes I've not opened. So it's as much of a treasure hunt for me as it will be for you. So we're about ready to start that treasure hunt. I'm John from Caddy Daddy, and let the journey begin. I want to tell you a little bit about Caddy Daddy. So I've had the passion for Cadillac parts for 35 years. We're going to have a parts counter that looks like that, but in addition to that, we're going to start restoring Cadillacs. We have a special treat for you today that you heard about. Not only is it a treasure hunt, but above you, we're going to show you what the treasure hunt is all about, and then we're going to go inside the container and start enjoying these wonderful treasures together. All right, just entered the tunnel of treasure. This is going to be a great adventure for both of us. Convertibles, in the day, at least most convertibles, I know Cadillacs very, very well. They had a center speaker, and the sound was really good. But all you could get is an AM radio. If you wanted more than that, you got a reverb. So I think I still have one of those original reverbs. We might add it to the system, but they're very, very cool. The seat is going to leave now. Going to be the first Cadillac part on its way to the restoration in Caddy Daddy's restoration shop. And the restoration of this 59 Eldorado Biarritz starts now. Here we go. This is a Ford convertible, and it goes in the back. And you'd open, you'd have your ashtray, cigar, so they call it. Got your window switch and an armrest. This is going away to be restored. Right here, they'd have I call it Itronic Eye. So it would automatically take the headlights and turn them off if you had the high beams on. And what a great, way back, I think in 1953. It could have been 52 when they started. I mean, being the Caddy Daddy, you should know that, but I think 52, 53, 59, they had definitely gotten it together by then. This is called a plug. This is if you didn't have cruise control, you'd still have the emblem for the 59 in there. It's a air conditioning unit, and it doesn't mean that it can't be fixed, although I wouldn't throw it away quite yet. There could be some parts on it. And I've had a 59 Cadillac, the world's longest 59 Cadillac, stretch limousine with a rumble seat in it. It's online right now. I sold it, but I put in factory air. Talk about air conditioning that blows cold. Yeah, you can make that car just sing, and you can have little goosebumps on yourself because it blows so cold. Well, let's pull out this, which is, even though it's something, it's really nothing. It's the cowl where your windshield wipers go, and I must have 85 of these. Whee! Yes, we recycle. I'm not quite sure what it is, but to me it's a piece of art, and it comes along with a deal. All right, an old few books, I'm sure. Arc welding, yeah, it's just what I need, but somebody might need it. So as I pull these parts out, I may get a clue as to what they are, and you'll probably know right away. I think of Pontiac right here. Now this is like a Pontiac. Again, I'm a Caddy guy, but I think of that as Pontiac. That is such a beautiful face. And my friend back in the day, this is a little off key, but he built something similar in a bronze. He's an artist. So I flipped the lid on this box here. It's pretty heavy, so I'm just gonna pull a few things out at a time. And of course, well, if you're a non-Cadillac guy, you might want to get a claim on some of this stuff, because anything that's non-Cadillac, it will be for sale. Some of the extra Cadillacs items will be as well. My father drove nothing but convertibles. He loved convertibles. He had a passion for convertibles. My grandfather, his dad, had nothing but Chrysler Imperials, not convertibles. Unless it was a 1953 Eldorado glass, was the first time the Cadillac ever had a curved windshield. It was a Motorama car. I owned one of those cars, special ordered by Jackie Gleason. He never picked up the car, it was red. My license plate was To the Moon. My dog was named Norton. So, I got a lot of stories. I hope you stick around as we go through the series. We're gonna have a lot more than just a series going on. Extra. It says extra. Okay. And this is where the magic happens. This is stainless steel. What people don't know is they go, I need another piece of stainless or another piece of trim because mine's got a big dent in it. And there's a dying art out there. Very few people know how to do it anymore. You can take a piece like this, and if you didn't know it, it can be straightened, it can be buffed to look like it was brand new. This says NOS. NOS means new old stock. It would mean it would never have been on an automobile before and have been made for the company, in this case, 1951 Windsor rocker molding. It's not going to fit on any Cadillac, so if any of your Windsor fans are out there, an NOS new old stock, probably going to have some little scrapes, but it's going to be a fine, fine piece that will help your restoration project along. This may be something that you want, and I'll tell you the manufacturer. We can figure out what they were built for. Maybe a street rod. Maybe these were being custom made for the project. Here's a rear trunk. They're always hit stainless. If you find one that has holes on the top, it means it came off of a Fleetwood, a Seville, or an Eldorado. If they're solid, like this one here, they're a regular Cadillac. But these are all 59. They go on the trunk. I've never seen one that's not damaged. There's a couple there that can be restored. A couple things that we have here. A fan blade. Sure it's the correct one for air conditioning. I have to double check. They had more blades than the standard non-air. This is an air cleaner. It's a special one. There'd be a paper air filter in it. And what makes it special is they call it tri-power. So it's for 3 carburetors, and the cars that we'll build for ourselves and for our customers, we think the way to go is to do a little bit of, I think my friend would say, make it fuel injection, but make it look stock so it's smoother. What I just found, I didn't know was here again, but it makes me really happy because these are wheel covers. Hubcap, some people call them, but the correct terminology is a wheel cover because the hubcap would be where it just covered the inside of the wheel. So this is called a wheel cover. This is the emblem. So we just discovered that I sold this to the restoration project that I'm going to move forward on because this is a very old label, probably 15 years ago at least. Yeah, at least. And this is how we used to do it. We used to have a little tag on it. It's been so long, I don't remember.
How are you?
Well,
It's going to be a beautiful car.
Absolutely.
It is going to be stunning. Neil always wanted to do it.
yes.
And, he's gone on to electric cars, his Link Volt, 59 Lincoln, it's all electric now. So anyway, preserve this car. Unfortunately, you're going to have to put it back to fuel. Burning gasoline, he may not like that, but what you're going to do to this car is going to be wonderful. And if you'd like to watch it, be a part of it, it's going to be for everybody to know how to rebuild a car. They're going to do a whole entire video. So definitely log on and see this car being put together. I always wanted to rebuild this car.
Wow.
I mean, I've moved it around. I actually put it all in here and in the cargo container. And I've seen this car since 1991. A pleasure.
It is.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, I got a lot of loose things I got to get taken care of. Oh, my God. Look what I found. Neil Young, this is for you. You really do have a heart of gold.